Today is January 1st, 2025. Randell Clifford means Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. Today's daily journal is about why I left ASCENT Global Logistics as an air traffic coordinator with aircrafts in Belleville, Michigan, at Willow Run Airport back in 2022. So I was there nearly a year. When I get in, I was hired for the third shift. And within 2 weeks of training, they didn't have any kind of set procedures. They had some older people that were there with the company for a long time, basically teaching the classes, but they had no set procedures. Within 2 weeks, I had about 100 pages of notes. Still got it documented. And they gave me a try to say, hey, you could try for the first shift the first few days and see how you do after the training is over. I did exceptionally well. And I was hired into first shift, where the more premier air coordinators were at. Well, they had a racial issue as well as a culture issue that they were trying to weed out after the pandemic and remote working, etc., and bringing in a whole new class of people. First incident, African-American young lady cussed me out for no reason at all on their phone system. And it was all recorded and for no reason. And they disciplined her. Then my supervisor, Patricia Peters, felt a certain way about me. So I took, bathroom breaks because I drink a lot of coffee. Every job has seen that. I drink a lot of water. A lot of times I don't even eat. I just drink coffee and water to stay motivated through my work process. And she says to me, Randell, probably third month on a job, you take too many bathroom breaks. For now on, if you take a bathroom break longer than 5 minutes, you need to clock out. Have that documented in the Microsoft Teams. Then you had a guy, Willie, that was a Navy vet, as a cook. He was constantly making derogatory jokes about women every day in the office, as well as 70% of the staff on first and second shift were women. And they allowed it. And they allowed him to play his radio in the office. He got some discipline actions through time. I think the breaking point was when Microsoft Teams joke was made in our Microsoft Teams, and people put up memes of raccoons. And I made memes back saying, oh yeah, have my cards up, 4 cards, draw, with shades on. I know the cards. And then they were making more memes, and they were saying like how I saw raccoons in my yard this morning, and people were laughing about it. And I'm like the only African-American male in there on the first shift. And, that incident happened. I went to HR multiple times, gave my incident reports, but they did nothing towards Willie, towards Patricia. And then the insult to injury. I told Dave, that basically the manager, that within my fourth month, like I told him, like, look, man, I'm doing like 15 to 16 trips per day, where it took 6 months for someone to be on the job just to be able to do 6 trips per day. And I said they were perfection. He was like, Randell, I don't believe you. I'm like, that's not possible. And then they had their matrix come out probably in June or July, where literally they'll see who's doing what to give an incentive package. Their first matrix came out, and I did better than 93% of all 3 shifts. I got an extra $890 on my check, my salary. So that's the interesting facts of today, January 1st, 2024, or I'm sorry, January 1st, 2025. Randell Clifford means Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. Oh, and that's why I departed ASCENT Global Logistics when a supply chain manager position opened up in Brighton, Michigan, after my second child was born and I was coming back from work leave, from paternal leave.